Hey lovies, welcome back to another delicious recipe, and on today's recipe we're going to be making this delicious and inviting Nigerian sausage roast. So guys, for the full list and measurement of all the ingredients I'm going to be using, do check out the description box so you can access them anytime you want to make yours, okay? So let's get started. Right here I have some flour, some butter, egg, sugar, baking powder and milk. So I will start by putting in my baking powder into my flour, and I'm going to be adding in my sugar. I will add in a pinch of salt, and I'm going to turn this together to mix it up properly. After mixing, I will go ahead and add in my butter, and I'm going to be using my hand to mash the butter. I'm using cold butter. You can see the butter is very hard, so I'm going to use my hand to work on it. So I'm going to be adding in my egg, and right now I'm going to be adding in the milk bit by bit. I'm also using cold milk. You can use cold water if you don't like using milk for your dough. So after mixing, I will transfer into my work surface, and I'm going to work on the dough for about a minute or two. I'm going to sprinkle in more flour on my work surface so I can work on the dough properly, as I still have some butter that are not yet melt. So I'm going to work on it to melt them properly. So at this moment, I'm okay with the consistency of my dough. It's very hard and strong. So I'm going to be wrapping it with my cling film, and I will put it inside my refrigerator to rest while I prepare my sausage. So right here, this is the sausage I'm going to be using. All I have to do right now is to take off the sausage pack, which is the paper wrap of the sausage. So after taking off the sausage from the wrap, I'm going to put the seasoning, which I have some nutmeg powder, minced herbs, garlic powder and paprika powder. I'm going to be putting them in the sausage, and I will also go ahead and add in some breadcrumbs. Yeah, I love adding breadcrumbs to my sausage. So I'm going to be adding 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs into the sausage, and I'm going to mix it properly using my hand. So when I'm done mixing the sausage, I'm just going to get a cling film, and I will line them up so it will be easy for me to transfer into my dough when I'm ready to make my sausage. This is optional. If you don't like, you can just skip this part, but I love wrapping my sausage ahead of time so it will be very easy for me and less messy when I want to wrap it on my dough. So right now I will add in some flour on my work surface, and I'm going to be dividing my dough into 2 portions. So at this moment I'm going to be using my rolling pin to flatten the dough. So after flattening the dough into this shape, you can see how wide and straight it is. I'm going to use my knife to make sure I cut the dough to give it this nice shape, which is the shape I'm going to be using for my sausage roll. So at this moment, if you didn't roll up your sausage in a cling film like I did, all you have to do is to use your spoon to put the sausage the way I just put it on the dough. So after transferring the sausage into the dough, I'm just going to use my brush to brush in some egg wash to seal up the dough. So at this moment, I will carefully lift the dough and I will use my fingertips to seal it properly so it doesn't get to loosen up. And I'm going to roll it. So guys, you can see I noticed the dough was too much to roll up into one. So I'm just going to put in another egg wash and I'm going to cut off this part. At this moment, I'm going to use my knife to cut the dough into the size that I want. So guys, it's up to you to cut your dough into the size of the sausage that you want. If you want it bigger, you are free to go. If you want it smaller, you are free. It's all your choice. And at this moment, I'm also going to use the leftover dough and wrap it up. So guys, at this moment my oven is already preheating on 190 degree. So I'm going to be using my egg wash to brush on the dough. So guys, at this moment I will transfer the dough into my oven and I'm going to be baking it on 190 degree for about 35 minutes. And at this moment my sausage rolls is out, well baked and delicious. Yeah guys, I hope you find this recipe helpful. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you do, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Click on that red subscribe button. Also click on the bell icon that goes with it. That way you will be notified anytime I post interesting and delicious recipe. And also don't forget to drop me a comment letting me know if you did enjoy this recipe. Till I see you again on my next video, have a lovely day, have a beautiful day, bye bye.